富、名声、力、この世の全てを手に入れた男、海賊王ゴールド・ロジャー。彼の死に際に放った一言は人々を海へ駆り立てた。
俺の財宝か？欲しけりゃくれてやる。探せ、この世の全てをそこに置いてきた。
男たちはグランドラインを目指し夢を追い続ける。
Anime. This form of media has gained a giant leap in popularity as of recent, and once you get into it, it's hard to get out of this giant rabbit hole of a genre. But I'm not here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you how I got into it and how it shaped me personally. So come with me as
my best friend,
as I answer the questions how, why, and what when it comes to of anime, and hopefully you may enjoy yourself and be a part of it as well. This is my first sword. Here's a little fun fact for you. The phrase anime is just for kids is dumb and stupid, and if you would like to argue, this guy would have a few things to tell you. I'm getting off topic, which I tend to do a lot, but the real reason why I got into anime is because I'm like most black people. We watched 3 shows back in the day that really heightened what we like to see, which was Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and Pokemon. Didn't really pick up until a few years later after my dad passed away, where I was trying to like sort of fit in with other people at my high school, and then I just heard like something called anime and heard that Naruto was in it. I was like, oh, I watched that. Maybe I could look more into it and probably make some friends that way. This is actually how I stumbled onto the anime Fairy Tail, and it's just been sort of my gateway into actually knowing what anime is. And this was a time before Crunchyroll and Funimation were a thing, to my knowledge at least, so all I had was YouTube to watch like an entire like playlist worth of a series, and I was just speeding through them faster than like Usain Bolt.
Just make sure that when you're watching, you turn the lights on in the room. And don't sit too close to the TV.
No.
And yeah, that's how I really got into anime, and it's really just stuck with me to this day. Check your pets later. I'm looking at you, Puppy Jack. These are my most recent ones, and the ones I like to throw around a lot. To be honest, the reason why I'm still watching anime and not moving on to other stuff is, well,
because Hollywood is running out of ideas and anime brings original storytelling.
Okay, that's not the main reason why I like anime more than others. It's just that anime has really just activated my neurons better than others, really. For example, we have here Madara that's just out of nowhere. Oh god, he just summoned a meteor. Then you're thinking like, okay, how can you top that? And then he just summoned another meteor right on top of it. Another example I would say is like watching an anime that is very hyped up and everything like Bleach, but then it just sort of stops for a hiatus. But seeing it come back in new style and new flavor and everything, once again activates my neurons. What I'm talking about is in one of Bleach's early soundtracks called Precipice of Death, where at first it's just, you know, what you expect from something that came out in 2004. But listening to it now, all these years later, just really, once again, activates my neurons and toasts my almonds. Love that part. Anyway, the last point that I'd like to talk about for this is that anime has impacted the world in more ways than I could even count. What with brand deals being with different anime shows, with just people cosplaying and going to cons and everything. I wanted to get a pair of Vans that were collabing with One Piece at the time, but unfortunately they were all sold out at the point. Going to these cons, I meet all sorts of different people, all sorts of different stuff that people make. It's honestly a blast to go with. You could really meet new people or just hang out with your friends and everything. Just shows you how much anime has changed from just being some sort of niche category to something this big. Check your bank accounts. I crashed the housing markets. This is an actual blade that my dad won in a karate tournament once. I like it a lot. So now the final question is, what's next on this big adventure? Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Roll credits. I'm going to sleep. I'm kidding. But in all honesty, I really don't know. I just wing it with most of the things in my life. And I'm probably going to wing it with what I got here. But one thing that I do have in mind is to try and become a VTuber. And one guy that is very popular is sort of like my inspiration for it. And to give you an example, I'll just let him speak for himself.
Heavenly Father! You know what? I invented being a black VTuber. What is my favorite item from menus at Arby's? The door. I leave. I don't eat Arby's. Oh, I do the same thing when I sing. Sometimes the chipmunk inside my tank comes out. It's a very prominent thing in the black community. When you punch someone, you will say mink. Because, I don't know, we just started doing that one day.
When do the whites take it and ruin it for everybody?
Already happened.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah, hold on, I'll get him on. Hold on. Hey.
Party rockers in the house tonight.
Oh my God, he has a grenade! I'm
He
making
put
him
his eyes
mad.
on it.
Is that the Froggy talking or the Muppet talking? Who got out there? Wrong answer. It was
Wrong
your
answer.
balls. Aww.
Blame you!
Yeah, I just want to be as wild, as chaotic as possible. I mean, look at this. This is just as normal as I could think of it. But anyway, that's just about it. I've really just go with the flow of things and just live my own life. Here's me dancing to the end credits.
Right now, once again, so I can chase you down. We are 5 seconds away from the end has come. From here on out, it's only just me and this bloodlust. I'd rather just fade away.